Hey beautiful, good to see you honey. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be unboxing my very first beauty box for the month of January. And that's my Boxycharm. Girl, I can barely keep this box closed. There's so much love in here. So I know it's been a minute since I recorded, but between snow days and, sick kiddos and husband, I haven't really had the chance. And it should figure that I pick it up right as everybody's getting better, so I'm sorry if my voice is all funny. Or just so my makeup is definitely halfway done because we are going to be trying out some of the products that they sent me, but of course we are going to start with the card, and this month's theme is Rock 2018. I love that. It's a nice, good, strong message to start out the new year. On the back it says Rock and Roll Soul with a bunch of little guitars. That's cute. Our first product today is by Dr. Brandt. That's the Pores No More Luminizer Primer, and it's a full-size 1-ounce bottle, which I thought was really cool. I thought it was interesting that it's a luminizing primer and a blurring primer. Now, I've been using this for the last couple of days, and I would agree it does have some blurring action to it, and it is mildly luminizing. I would compare it to my current favorite primer, which is the Cover FX Illuminating Primer. And it is kind of similar to the Laura Mercier Foundation Primer. But I feel like this one's a whole lot more dewy, and this one's a little bit stickier than this, but it is still a really nice primer, and I really like it. Now our next product is the brow product, which I thought was cool. They always try to send like a good variety of products, and we haven't received, a brow product in a while. This is by It Cosmetics. It's the Brow Power. So it's in the shade Universal Taupe, and I thought it was really interesting. On the side of the box, it talks about the anti-aging and skin-loving ingredients that it has in it. And I thought that was really interesting that a brow product actually has some like anti-aging properties to it. So cracking her open, got two sides here. It comes with a spoolie, and then over here is the actual product. And there's a good bit in here. I was surprised. Like it goes up for days. Now I've been using it for the last couple of days as well, so some of it is missing. I would say a lot of it, because honestly I've had to use a lot. Now this is it's not quite my shade. At first it felt a little dry, but it goes on pretty smooth. But it is a little bit light and a little bit warm for my skin tone. So I don't know, I wouldn't call it universal. How I do want to add really quickly that I think, this would be better if you have like all your brow hair or if you have none at all. Because with my patchy brows, I had to go over it like a million times, and you can still totally see through that. Boxycharm sent us two palettes, which I thought was really cool, and one of them was the Pure Minerals Bronze and Brighten palette. This is a cheap palette. It comes with a blush, bronzer, if I can just get her open, and a highlighter. Move this little plastic protector thingy. Comes with a nice big mirror down there. Now these look like super shimmery in there. Nervous about this one just because of how they swatch. They come off really heavy. The formula is like, it's kind of creamy, but it's still powdery at the same time. It's kind of weird, and they are very shimmery. I mean, obviously you want the highlight to be banging, but like these two, I prefer matte blushes and bronzers. Just because I think like a solid highlight is enough shimmer for your face, but I threw it on today and I've been playing with it a little bit. As long as you build it up slowly, the blush and bronzer, they're not very shimmery at all. I was really surprised by that. But I do want to try out this highlight for you and kind of show you how it goes on. And I want to try it out dry on one side. And we're going to use the setting spray that Boxycharm sent me a while back to do the other one. Now, this highlighter is flippin' amazing. I love it. Like, even dry, it goes on really pretty. So you really don't need the set and spray to enhance your highlight if you don't want to, but gosh, check it out. I like to spray the brush and my cheek a little bit. And usually I'm not a fan of cream highlights, like, at all, just because with my skin tone they don't look very good. But I love this one because it's got somewhat of like a golden champagne like shade to it, and I just really like it. And our second palette is the Glam Metals eyeshadow palette from Crown. Now this one is super cute. Look, I love the packaging, how it's like super heavy metal. I like that rock and roll vibe. Totally goes with the theme this month. So this is what the palette looks like, and it's got like guitars everywhere. Love the little angel wings on there. That's cute. Now we crack her open and the mirror is a guitar. I think that's pretty nifty too. This flimsy little thing, get rid of that. Now it also says rock your look down in the corner, and it's got the wings on it as well. So as for the actual palette, it pretty much consists of all shimmer and metallic shades. Watched a couple of my favorites, but I think out of all of them, this middle one here, the brassy bronze gold, it's my favorite. Not just because I'm a huge fan of golds, but because the formula is so like heavy and creamy and smooth. Now they all go on like really nice. They all feel nice, but out of all of them, this one's the best one for sure. I'd really like to test out a couple of these shadows on camera with y'all today, but since it didn't come with a good starter shade, these are really dark, and I usually don't start that dark in my crease. Feel like it was only fitting to start off with the last palette that Boxycharm sent us, and I'm going to go in today with this one down in the corner here just to get her started. And I'm going to take a little bit on my favorite blending brush and just kind of buff and blend her on into my crease. So now that I got a good layer of that tan shade on, we're going to go in with this color down here. This is called the Wicked. I love the names of these, by the way. Totally keeps with the rock theme. And I'm just going to take my blending brush and put a little bit of that in the crease. Now this one feels a little bit dry, but like when I swatch it, it still seems kind of like satiny. So I feel like this would work pretty well for the lid, but I like it better in the crease. So this is one of the more versatile shades in the palette. Just darken up our crease a little bit. So now that I've darkened up my crease and outer corner a little bit, I would like to go in with Rock On. I haven't tried this one out yet, but it looks like a dirty gold, almost like a golden olive shade. And I'm wondering what it'll look like on my lid. So I'm going to take a good bit on my finger here, and I'm just going to start swiping her on. When you're using your finger, I feel like for most formulas, like small, short, quick swipes really work the best, instead of just kind of rubbing it on. And there we go. It's actually really pretty. It goes on more like a gold than like the dirty olive shade that it looks like on my hand. I like that, like a traditional gold. I took a little bit of our crease shade, the Wicked, down here and smoked out my lower lash line just a bit. Now I feel like I want to darken the outer corners just a smidge, so we're going to go in with Black Metal. And you need to be gentle with this one because it is a really good black. It comes off really easy. And I don't want to make it like super dark. I just want a little bit on the outer corner. Kind of smoke it out a bit too. Alright, beautiful. So I finished off the look with some liner and mascara. Now, because it didn't come with a highlighting shade, I just went back into the Bronze and Brighten palette from Pure Minerals and used that. So we are left with one product, and that is the lippy for this month, which is by Girlactic. This is a matte liquid lipstick. Let's crack her open. I got the shade Posh. They had a couple of shades of this lippy available, but they also had a lip plumper, which I was so hoping to get, but I'm happy with this one. I've worn it a couple of times as well, and this is actually like a really pretty nude for me. I think this would work best on medium to dark skin tones, but it's a really pretty like brown brick shade. And I've been really feeling the nude lippies lately, but I do wish that they would have sent something a little bit more bold. So I'm going to throw this on and finish off my full lip today. I think with this lippy in particular, the less that you use, the better it looks on the lips, but it is a really comfortable formula and I really like it. It is fairly long lasting, and it doesn't like crack, so I really like that because that's super important in a matte lippy. But that is it for today. I am totally digging my Boxycharm this month, as always. Let me know down in the comments what you thought of my products and what you got. Let me know how you like that lip plumper too, because I got a sample of the clear one. I've got like a bunch of different colors, and they were giving out several different colors in this month's Boxycharm. But I got the clear one a while back and I loved it. So let me know what you thought if you got it in your Boxycharm this month. But for now, that is it for today. So don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and go out and spread some love and positivity today, baby. We could all use some extra. You're beautiful and I love you. Mwah. Bye, everyone.